views, all the comments, all the love and support from family and friends. It just means the world to me. Thank you so much. And for the newbies, welcome to my channel. My name is Fabiola, and I'm so glad that you were able to stop by my channel. I really hope that you can subscribe, like, and comment, share the video if you feel that it's helpful and it's helping you in some way. So I just want to thank all of you for participating and viewing and being here right now with me. So as promised, I have another video. I got my notes and I'm ready for y'all, okay? So this is another signs video. This is a little different. It's a little twist because a lot of times you want to talk about a toxic friend or a toxic family member or just toxic boyfriend and toxic this and toxic that. So this is similar to that, but it's almost like having a mirror being put up on ourselves so that we can see the toxicness of ourselves. So this is signs, 10 signs. You're the toxic friend. Yeah, you. You. Yes. You're the toxic friend, and you know that's cool because we all have had our mishaps and we're gonna get it together. But before we get it together, we gotta expose the devil, okay? Expose the toxic behaviors. And so we're gonna jump right into the list. Number one is you talk about your friend, and I mean you really talk about your friend. Like you talk negative about them. Like you talk like you mention their hygiene. You mentioned how they live, like at home. You mentioned their kids, their husband, their family dynamic. It's like, really? Really? Or you mentioned their looks. Like, come on now. That's supposed to be your friend. And it'd be those, if you're that person, you're really confusing to me because it'd be the same people who be talking about them like a dog. And you see them on Instagram posting together. That's another story. But definitely if you're that person, don't do that. Be better. You know, don't be that kind of friend. Don't tear your friends down. You know, we have enough of that in the world. Uplift your friend, cover your friend. And you need to realize that your friend is actually a reflection of you. So when you talk bad about her, it's kind of like you're talking about yourself. So for what, you know? So definitely look at them as a reflection of yourself and don't talk dirty about them. Don't do it. Number two, you refuse to apologize or take responsibility for your actions. You hate to admit when you're wrong, or you don't ever admit when you're wrong. And that's a real issue because growth comes from when you're admitting when you're wrong. Growth comes from taking responsibility. But if you never take responsibility, you will never grow. Like you'll never grow out of that situation. You always be like, oh yeah, he did that, she did that, she did. No. You obviously played a part in it. Take responsibility and move on. If you've hurt your friend in some way, or if you know that you were being a little sneaky, come clean, let them know, and get it right. And just start taking responsibilities. Focus on the friendship. Again, if you refuse to admit when you're wrong, you're basically putting your pride and putting yourself before that friendship. And if that friendship means anything to you, it's best that you just go ahead and make it right. Just apologize. And don't be giving those stupid apologies. Oh, I'm sorry, I made you feel. No, I'm sorry, that made you feel that way. I'm sorry what I said made you feel. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that hurt you. I didn't mean to do that. That was not my intentions. That's an apology. Like, I apologize. There's no buts, or I apologize, but you did this, but you provoked. No, just I apologize, okay? Number three, you're stubborn and unforgiving. If your friend does you wrong, you have a really hard time letting it go. And this is like, if you choose to stay in a friendship, and if you choose to stay in the friendship, then it's best that you just forgive them and move on. If you don't want to stay in the friendship, still forgive them and move on. But definitely if you choose to stay in a friendship, then don't bring up the past. Don't bring up what they've done to you. Don't mention it to other people because it's like you're still not over it. Heal yourself, confront your friends, let them know, hey, I can't get over this. I don't think we could be friends. Do that. But always, forgiveness is always key because it's freeing yourself. But forgive your friends. If you choose to stay in a friendship with them, forgive them. Don't be stubborn. Don't hold on to grudges. Move on, okay? Number four, you don't support your friend in any way. And I don't know what type of person this is. Like who are you? Like, you really need to look into yourself and deal with all the negativity that you have internally, because that's not normal. Like, you should be happy for your friends. You should support your friends, your family, in whatever capacity you can. Now, a lot of time people don't know how to support. And there are many ways to support. You can send out a text. Like, I got a lot of texts. When I started this venture, I got texts, I got DMs, you know, just encouraging words are powerful. So just encouraging words just meant so much to me. So if you don't know how to encourage, or I mean, not encourage, but if you don't know how to support, you may not have the money to support a new business, or to support, like, to go to a baby shower and get this grand gift, or, you know, even get a birthday present for your friend. Send out some beautiful, encouraging words from your heart. Trust me, it will do the trick. It will do it. So why wouldn't you want to support your friends? Like, I've been a culprit of this when it comes to, like, events. Sometimes I won't feel comfortable in a certain event, and so I wouldn't go. But that's not right either. You know, if your friend is having a birthday party, if they're having a business launch, try to make it there. If you can't, try to make it up to them. You know, make it a priority to be present in the important moments of your friend's life and support. Don't be that kind of friend that doesn't, or just sits in the sideline, or expects support and you don't support anybody, you know? So definitely support your friends. And you could just send out a congratulations, get some flowers, and just congratulations. Just many ways to do it. So look up ways to be creative with your gifts, or creative with your words, so that you can go ahead and support your friends. Number 5, you talk them out of great things, like great ideas. Negative, this is a negative Nancy. This is really annoying. This is really irritating, because this has happened to me firsthand. Like, you're so excited, because I'm that type of, I get excited. Like, when I get a good idea, I get excited. I'm ready to share it. Like, my husband will be like, girl, can you calm down? I'll be hyped. I'll be dancing. I'll come up with a jingle. Y'all just don't know. I'm such a goofball. But then you got them friends just on the corner, like, but girl, how? But girl, what? You got kids. You working. You're going to school. How could you fit that into your schedule? I get being honest with your friends and trying to help them figure out how they're actually gonna do this. But when they're like, the first time they're coming to you with this news and they're excited, and you're just being negative, like, oh, that market is oversaturated. That market is, it ain't gonna work out for you. So many people are selling that, you know, and it's just like, no. Those kind of friends, don't be that person. Remove your own insecurities. Those people have insecurities. They have limitations that they put on themselves, and they're projecting it onto you. So if you're that friend, if you're that person, please, you're toxic. And you should really, really try to look in yourself to remove those insecurities, remove those limitations, so that you can be happy for others, so you can, you're not a negative Nancy. You're positive. You're filled with joy when it comes to, you know, your friend having a great idea. Maybe you could join them. Maybe you can help them. But because you're negative, it's just not happening. So, number 6, you're secretly happy at their downfall, mishaps, or hurts. This is just disgusting. Like, come on now. Come on. And this is the sneaky one. You won't notice. This person may do everything. They may do everything for you. They may show that they're the best of your friends. And really, in actuality, they don't like you. They don't really mess with you. And that's you. If you're that person, search in your heart. Try to be filled with the love of God. Try to be filled with love of positivity, loving people, you know, loving yourself, so that you don't hate on others secretly, like secretly looking for their downfall, secretly looking for them to trip and fall, or for them to, don't do that. This goes back to the reflection. When they're on a downfall, if you're their true friend, that's a reflection of you. So don't be that friend. Don't be that woman. Just be a better person. Try to search in yourself. Why is this hatred in you for other people? And deal with it. Confront that emotion and deal with it, okay? You want your friend to be uncomfortable at your expense. You don't respect your friend's boundaries. I'm not that type of negative friend. I'm not that rah-rah kind of person. Therefore, if you are telling me, oh, you need to get rah-rah, because I'll get upset when I need to be upset for a purpose. But if you're that type of friend telling me, oh, you're not getting rah-rah, or you're not gossiping, you're not telling me what this person said, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you're making me feel uncomfortable, and you're not being a good friend, because you should understand me. You should understand my boundaries, and you should respect them. You shouldn't try to put me in an uncomfortable situation. You know that I don't like strip clubs. Do not invite me to a strip club. Straight up. You know that I don't like certain environments. Do not invite me there. And don't get mad if I say I don't want to go. Like, you have to understand your friends. If you're that person, find someone else to go with you. Or stop trying to control your friendships. You can't do that. If your friend is really uncomfortable in this circumstance, in this environment, don't do that. Just try to understand them and try to be a better friend, and know that there are limitations that people place, and you have to respect them. Number 8, you take, and never give. This is self-explanatory. Like, I am not gonna lie, at times I didn't know creative ways to give. Like, I wasn't a big, this is a side note, but I wasn't a big tipper. You know, my husband really helped me with that. He was like, we got to get this together, you know? So I began to think, you know what? I want to be more of a giving person, and I want to give. I know people, I have a cousin, like, I know people who just naturally just give, and you just see a light that's shining from within them. Just give, and don't be that friend that just takes. Be a giving person, and don't, well, that's the next one. We'll get to that, but definitely give, okay? Number 9, you bring up embarrassing things about your friend, especially in front of people. This is another one of those from my other list where there's nothing to be said. It's why? Well, don't do that. Don't do that to your friend. Don't do that. Or for me, I don't know why. I guess because I'm an emotional person. Like, don't bring up anything from my past that I no longer deal with. They're the people in that past, or situations that I no longer deal, or that have caused me any kind of pain, either emotional pain, physical pain, or it just brings bad memories, bad vibes, as y'all want to call it. Do not talk to me about it, okay? Not to say that I can't handle it. It's just like, you come with this kind of, it seems like you're associated with this thing. You don't know how to just be in the moment, in the present. You bringing up the past, you bringing up embarrassing moments. Like, why? For what? As you can see, that one, it really irks my nerves, okay? And finally, we have number 10. You don't hold secrets for your friend. You broadcast when you've helped your friend. Like, that is just so messed up. Like, why do that? You help a person out, they needed help with their rent, or they needed help with something, anything, and you're that person. Do you know, when you open up your mouth and you mention what you've done, you mention how you've helped that person, that's it. That's all you're ever gonna get. The other person who you shared it with, them telling you, oh, that's awesome, that's all you're gonna get back from that. You don't know that the more you give, you receive. But if you're going to be blabbing your mouth about it, don't do that. Do not do that to your friend. Help, give, and don't even mention it. Don't mention it. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Do not even mention it. Keep it at that. And yeah, these are just 10. These are a few things, you know, that can help you really look into yourself and see, are you operating in any of the numbers on the list? You know, are you that type of friend? It doesn't take that much to go ahead and fix it. It's really, most of them is just looking at the mirror and realizing it. Once it's exposed, like I just did, now that you know that you're operating in these attributes, girl, get it together. Call that friend, admit that you were wrong, apologize, and move on. Be present in the moment. You know, just be that friend. But again, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the support, the subscriptions, the likes, the comments. I really, really appreciate them. And thank you for joining the community. Once again, this is Fabiola, and I'm out. Am I out? I don't know. I have to find my clicker. I'm out finally.